He wasn't born into fame, yet there was always an intensity about him, a rare combination of intelligence, emotional depth, and quiet screen magnetism that made audiences pay attention. Bugra Gulsoy didn't just step into Turkish entertainment. He built a multidimensional career, transforming his creative curiosity into one of the most respected acting journeys of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Bugra Gulsoy was born on February 22, 1982, in Ankara, Turkey. Long before primetime television and film premieres, he was drawn to storytelling in many forms. He studied architecture at Eastern Mediterranean University, but creativity kept pulling him toward the stage and camera. During his university years, he became actively involved in theater, co-founding a drama community and participating in short film projects that sharpened both his technical and emotional understanding of performance. His early television appearances introduced him to viewers, but it was his role in the hit drama Fatma Gül'ün Sükûn'u that significantly expanded his recognition. Portraying Vural, a complex and morally conflicted character, Bugra delivered a performance layered with vulnerability and tension. The series achieved massive domestic and international success, placing him firmly on the radar of global audiences. Rather than staying within one type of role, Bugra consistently sought variety. He gained widespread acclaim for his lead performance as Yune Tekinoglu in Kuzi Yune, where he portrayed ambition, inner conflict, and emotional fragility with striking realism. He later demonstrated range in projects such as Ask Yeniden, balancing humor with heartfelt sincerity, and continued expanding his dramatic depth in Kazim, a series that resonated strongly with international viewers. Bugra's approach to acting reflects a thoughtful and analytical mindset. He gravitates toward psychologically layered characters, often exploring themes of morality, ambition, and redemption. Instead of repeating familiar formulas, he embraces transformation, allowing each role to reveal a different dimension of his craft. Off-screen, Bugra's public image blends sophistication with artistic depth. Beyond acting, he is also a writer and filmmaker, further demonstrating his commitment to storytelling from multiple perspectives. He maintains a balanced lifestyle, valuing privacy while remaining present at key cultural and industry events. His calm demeanor and articulate communication style reinforce his reputation as both professional and intellectually engaged. His personal life has occasionally attracted media attention, including past relationships and fatherhood, yet he consistently keeps the focus on his creative work rather than public speculation. That discretion has strengthened his credibility within the industry. Bugra's influence now extends far beyond Turkish television. With strong international distribution of his series and a growing global fan base, he has become one of Turkey's most recognizable male actors. His estimated net worth reflects years of steady work across television, film, endorsements, and creative ventures, built through consistency and strategic choices. What truly sets him apart is depth. From architecture student to actor, from morally complex antagonist to emotionally layered leading man, Bugra Gulsoy continues to evolve. He values longevity over hype, substance over surface, and growth over comfort. As of 2026, Bugra Gulsoy stands not only as a leading actor, but as a symbol of versatility and intellectual artistry in modern Turkish entertainment. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. She wasn't born into international fame, yet there was always something quietly captivating about her, a presence that felt both tender and self-assured, a screen aura that made viewers pause and pay attention. Yagmur Yuksel didn't arrive in the entertainment world with noise or spectacle. Instead, she built her identity through subtle intensity, transforming natural talent and determination into one of the most promising young faces of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Yagmur Yuksel was born in Turkey, growing up far from the polished sets and bright studio lights that would later define her career. Long before television recognition, she was simply a young girl drawn to performance, fascinated by emotion, storytelling, and the power of expression. Acting was not a calculated ambition at first. It was a quiet passion that gradually shaped her direction. Her early years were marked by discipline and self-development. Like many rising Turkish actors, she invested time in understanding character depth, screen presence, and emotional control. Rather than chasing overnight fame, she focused on building skill and confidence. That foundation would later become her greatest strength. Her breakthrough came with the television series Consisekleri, a drama that quickly captured attention both domestically and internationally. Portraying a complex female lead, she delivered a performance layered with vulnerability, resilience, and quiet strength. Audiences connected not just to the storyline, but to the emotional authenticity she brought to each scene. The role introduced her to a rapidly expanding fan base. As the series gained momentum across digital platforms and international broadcasts, Yagmur Yuksel became a recognizable name beyond Turkey's borders. Her on-screen chemistry, expressive gaze, and controlled emotional delivery set her apart in a competitive industry known for intense drama and powerful storytelling. Unlike performers who rely solely on dramatic intensity, her style balances softness with strength. She allows silence to speak, often conveying more through subtle facial expression than dialogue. That restraint gives her performances realism, making viewers feel as though they are witnessing genuine emotion rather than scripted moments. Off camera, her image reflects simplicity and elegance. She maintains a refined yet understated public presence, often sharing glimpses of professional shoots, behind-the-scenes moments, and carefully curated lifestyle content. Rather than constant extravagance, her aesthetic leans toward minimalism and natural beauty, reinforcing her relatable appeal. As her popularity grows, so does her influence. Brand collaborations, media interviews, and international fan engagement have expanded her professional reach. While exact financial figures remain private, her rising status in Turkish television and global streaming markets positions her among the new generation of commercially valuable young actresses. What makes Yagmur particularly compelling is emotional sincerity. In an industry where dramatic exaggeration can dominate, she grounds her performances in authenticity. Whether portraying heartbreak, inner conflict, or quiet determination, she connects through honesty rather than theatrics. As of 2026, Yagmur Yuksel stands at a pivotal stage in her career. With a rapidly expanding audience and growing industry recognition, she represents a new wave of Turkish talent crossing borders through digital platforms. Her journey reflects patience, dedication, and belief in steady growth rather than instant spotlight. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.